Oh, Bughead, we don't want to make things awkward, but we're dying to know the truth. Are things weird between you guys now that Charles is in the picture? We mean...
I'm Charles, your brother.
Sure, you guys aren't related by blood, but you share a half-sibling who is equal parts your brother.
If you're Charles...
You and I are also brothers, Jughead. That's right.
That has to be a little weird. And what's that we hear about FP and Alice rekindling their romance? Yeah, that sort of changes the entire dynamic. So what are you going to do, Bughead? And don't you dare say break up. Riverdale Season 4 is coming to a small screen near you, and it just might be the wildest season yet. Watch until the end to find out which character isn't going to make it past Halloween. A touching tribute. Actor Luke Perry's sudden passing shocked everyone who loved and knew him. The Riverdale cast spoke out about their dear friend when the incident was made public, but Riverdale has yet to address the actor's passing. Well, that's about to change, guys. The TV series creator Roberto Aguirre-Sacasa has confirmed that Season 4 will pay Luke tribute in a very special episode titled In Memoriam. The episode will highlight Fred Andrews' death, so be ready to shed some serious tears. It's all about Tony Topaz.
Now that he's gone, idiots like Sweet Pea think there's only one path and one solution. Violence.
Cheryl's badass girlfriend has been on the show's front lines for quite a while now. But according to Roberto Aguirre-Sacasa, Season 4 will focus more on Tony Topaz than ever before. Since the main character is expected to pass away on Halloween night, Vanessa Morgan fans are happy to know that Tony will have a major role throughout the new season. So she's presumed to be safe.
You're not over Betty. And I'm not interested in being anybody's rebound.
Senior year. Archie, Veronica, Betty, Jughead, and the entire gang are officially seniors, so we can expect to see our heroes in a school setting more often than not. Unlike Season 3, which hardly ever showcased the core four sitting at their desks, Season 4's vibe is expected to have a high school tinge to it. But one major character will be leaving Riverdale behind. And no, we're not talking about Josie, but more on that later. There's a new principal in town. Waldo Weatherby has been the Riverdale principal since Season 1, but that's about to change. Despite one being an understanding and compassionate principal, Weatherby took a dive off the deep end when he joined the farm. So Archie and the gang can expect a brand new principal to pick up where Weatherby left off. Is everything okay with Cheryl? Season 4 might also focus on Cheryl Blossom's mental health and its slow decline. Although Cheryl has always demonstrated a very strong morale, her sanity might have hit the ceiling when she was exposed to her twin brother's corpse.
Welcome home, JJ.
We know for a fact that Cheryl is going to bring Jason's body home and speak to it like it's alive and well. So yeah, something is seriously going to be wrong with Cheryl in Season 4. Auntie Cheryl. On top of struggling with her mental health, Cheryl might also be tasked with looking after the twins. Since Penelope Blossom is no longer in the picture and Polly Cooper is unfit to raise her children, the task might fall onto Auntie Cheryl. But the twins will undoubtedly be shared between Alice, Betty, and Cheryl. After all, Cheryl has a lot on her plate. The long-lost brother. Season 3 ended with Betty and Jughead meeting their half-brother Charles Smith. During the Comic-Con event, Cole Sprouse mentioned that Charles and Betty's storyline would be a lot more intertwined than Jughead and Betty's, so we can expect to see a lot of Charles in Season 4. And Betty is probably going to help her brother solve some crimes. She's your everyday Nancy Drew after all. Jughead is going to prep school. The core four are getting separated once again, but this time it's Jughead who's ditching town. After writing and submitting his Gargoyle King's story to a writing contest, a certain teacher will reach out to Jughead to take him into a prep school. Although Jughead won't be attending Riverdale High with Archie, Betty, and Veronica, he will be coming home on the weekends, so we won't miss him too much. Bughead.
Your brother's alive, and he's an FBI agent?
It's our half-brother. And it's pretty crazy, right?
There's no doubt about it, Betty and Jughead belong together, but there's going to be trouble in paradise in Season 4. Charles' arrival is going to shake up Bughead's foundation. Sharing a half-brother is a pretty strange thing to have in common with your lover, so we can expect some tension between Betty and Jug. On top of that, Jughead will be out of town more often than not, so they might even drift apart. But we have faith that they'll get together again. Alice and FP.
Letting my sweet, innocent daughter live in sin in that soup can you call a trailer?
Just when we thought that Betty and Jug had a fighting chance, their parents go and ruin it all. It looks like things might heat up between Alice and FP. Now that Edgar Evernever and Gladys Jones are out of the picture, Alice and FP can finally rekindle their romance. While we're totally on board, it does make things extra awkward for Bughead. Halloween episode. The cast of Riverdale has made it clear that someone will be passing away on the night of Halloween. Season 4 will have a handful of deaths, and fans are going crazy with theories. According to Lily Reinhardt, someone very important is going to die. However, she did mention that Betty, Jughead, Archie, Veronica, and Cheryl were all going to be safe. So who do you think is going to kick the bucket on Halloween night? Tell us what your theories are in the comment section below. And that's a wrap. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to The Things. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.